Hi, I'm Brad with Consew Center. Today we're happy to announce that we're going to start carrying the Consew Longarm Quilter. With over 20 inches of quilting space, you're going to be able to tackle any quilt project out there. It's going to do a California king size all the way down to a small baby quilt easily. This is the first quilter we've carried that's truly made in the USA. All the parts, everything's assembled here in the United States. It's going to fit on the Continuum queen frame to the king frame. The Consew quilter is going to come with the Continuum frame, which is available in all sizes all the way up to California king. The Consew quilter also has 5 stitch modes. It's going to have a ruler mode, which is something new that I've never heard of before, but it's going to allow you to adjust your rulers without the machine timing out, so you're going to be able to sew with that ruler, adjust where that ruler's at, and not worrying about your machine stopping and getting off track or losing your spot, because the machine's going to wait on you while you adjust your rulers. It's also going to have the equate stitch, which is going to start and stop as you do. When you stop, it's going to come to a dead stop, so you're going to be able to figure out where you're going. You're going to be able to stop and make sharp points, opposed to the cruise mode. The cruise mode is going to continue to sew when you stop at a slow pace, and you can adjust the pace that it sews at. And what that's going to allow you to do is, if you're doing micro stippling, if you're doing very fine work, it's going to keep you from having jagged edges as you would in the equate stitch, where it's going to stop every time you slow down to a very slow pace. This one's going to continue to go, so it's going to give you rounded corners. You're also going to have a manual stitch mode, which is going to be, you pretty much control your stitch length by how fast you move the machine. The machine is going to run a constant speed. You're going to move it, so it's going to change the stitch length as you go faster and slower. The last stitch mode this machine is going to have is going to be a basting stitch. You're going to be able to baste your quilts together. You're going to be able to, if you decide you want to go to another area and sew another area, you can baste it off so it's not going to move. It's not going to, be off track when you get back to it. But best of all, this is going to be a commercial grade company that's building this new quilter that's going to have a large stitch area. It's going to be a true long arm machine at a really great price, and we're really excited about carrying them. I'm going to do a little sewing on there and show you how smooth it is. One thing I did fail to mention also is the lighting on this machine. It has very good lighting, but it has another feature that I've never seen before on a quilting machine. If you're doing whites on whites, or you're doing really light colors and you're not able to see the stitch where you're going and where you've been, you're able to take this machine and switch it to UV mode. What that's going to do is that's going to allow you to see the differences in that really light color thread and your material. Plus, it makes playing with fluorescent threads and thread painting and stuff like that fun as well. But it has a lot of features that we've never seen before. That's why we're excited to carry this machine, and we're excited to have the Consew Longarm Quilter in the lineup. Please feel free to give us a call here at Consew Center. I'm sure that we can find the perfect quilting machine for you that's going to fit your needs and budgets. We're here to help you, and we would love to hear from you.